Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope that you're doing well. Today, I just kind of wanted to talk, and I've been writing a lot, and So, one thing about recording with grandfather clocks around, they always go off. Good. So I've been house sitting and doing a little bit of writing. I've been wanting to make a short film here, and so it's perfect time for me to just sit down and kind of write things out. And I thought I'd go over some of my writing process and just how to make things a little bit more compelling. I always struggle with writing short films and just screenplays in general, and it's something that I just want to practice more. And I mean, I'm not very good at it, but the more that you do it, the better that you can get. So one thing I was working on is like how to make a scene more interesting. So as I'm writing my short film, I kind of go over it. I just write down everything that I can. I don't care if it's good, I don't care if it's bad. It's just I need to get everything down so I can kind of go through it all and see what makes sense, what could be possibly good, and where I can go from there. So when I start building my scenes, what I actually start doing is I start thinking of what are some of the problems that my character can go through. To me, that makes the story more compelling. So I start making a list of everything that could happen. So let's say my character needs to go from point A to point B. They need to go from destination A to destination B, and they can either take a car, they can walk, they can take public transportation. So what are some of the problems that they can run into? Okay, so my character can take the bus, get from point A to point B. That's not very compelling to me. Maybe this is somewhere where we can add in a problem. Maybe what could happen is that the bus comes and my character actually drops something, and then as he gets back up, the bus is actually taking off. So then that causes a problem. So how else can he get to point B then? So maybe he takes a taxi, but as he goes to get into the taxi, maybe there's somebody else next to him that actually gets into the taxi and goes, and that just creates two different problems right there. And it's kind of funny if you're going for comedy, it's kind of frustrating if it's more of a drama type thing. So it's just little things here and there that you can add in to make things a little bit more interesting. Another thing that I've mentioned in a different video is don't let the software kind of slow you down in writing. You should always have some way of writing, whether that's just pen and paper, opening up Google Docs, whatever you have. Just don't let the software kind of get in the way of your writing. You should always have you shouldn't be thinking about that. You should be thinking about your story and how you can make it better. So another thing that you're going to want to do after you've written maybe a couple drafts or so is to give it to a friend and see what they think. Don't give it to a friend that is going to just say, hey, this is really good, and that's all they say. I mean, you're not going to get anything from that. You're just going to think that it's okay. But if you can find a friend that's actually into storytelling, maybe they can find something wrong with your story and help you out, or maybe they can come up with some ideas to make it a little bit more compelling, or they might just give you an honest opinion. Don't take it too personally. I mean, I'm sure that they want to help you out. Your story might be great, and they might even tell you that. Just find somebody that you trust that is going to give you honest feedback, because that's what you're going to need when you're writing your stories. Even when you're doing tutorials for YouTube, I mean, sometimes I run those by a few people and see what they think, and maybe I've missed something, or maybe something's out of place, and I just like the feedback, and I don't take everything too personally if they don't like it, because I'm just doing it for fun. So what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead and just try to create a scene here real fast. So let's say that we have our good character who's in a house. This is gonna be like a horror type thing, I guess. And so we have our character who's in our house, and they need to escape out of the house because our second character is a bad guy and he's actually in the house as well. So what can the character actually do? So we'll say that the good character is character A and the bad character is character B. And so character A needs to escape out of the house. They can just run straight through the front door, but that doesn't make a very compelling story. So let's go ahead and add in a few details here. So let's say that the house has wooden floors. So character A starts walking towards the front door very slowly and quietly, but one of the boards squeaks as they're trying to make their way to the front door, and character B actually hears that. And so there, it made it a little bit more compelling, a little bit more exciting there. And so character B now knows that somebody's trying to get out of this house. So what else can we do here to help character A get out of the house? So character B finds character A and they start fighting. Like, he's grabbing onto the character and wrestling on the ground. What can happen? So let's say that there's a side table there and it has I don't know, some books or something, and so character A knocks it down and grabs a book and starts hitting the character B in the head, and they get free. So they go to run to the front door, but the front door is locked, and by time they try to get it unlocked, character B's already there. So what can happen now? So let's say that character A kicks character B in the shins and runs for the kitchen. Already we're making the story a little bit more exciting. So character A runs into the kitchen, character B follows, and character A is in the kitchen with a kitchen knife, let's say, and is swinging it around, and character B grabs a glass or something and throws it at character A, and character A gets scared and drops the knife. And so now character B is going to go after character A, and what happens then? I'll let you decide. But as you can see, the story got a little bit more exciting because we didn't have character A just run straight out of the house. It's made it a little bit more interesting. So now, like I mentioned, I'm not the best storyteller, but I feel like it's something that I wanted to make a video about and just get my thoughts out there and maybe get a little bit of feedback from you guys as well when you write your stories. Like, what is it that you do? Do you make outlines? Do you make lists? Do you write everything down like I do and then just kind of sort it all out? Let me know in the comments below and I'll check them out. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that it made you think a little bit more about your storytelling and helped you guys out. But thanks again for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you'd like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.